our opening address will be by Advocate Eric Mkhawane, who is the CEO of the Tax Ombud. Eric says that he did his national service at SARS, he was called to the bar, and he is now the CEO of the Tax Ombud. I welcome Eric.
Good morning. Is anyone there? Oh, okay, there are people. Yes, good morning. Yes, I requested her to mention that I did my national service at SARS. That I did for 12 years. I don't know who can match that. And then I went to the bar, and then now I'm with the Office of the Tax Ombud. And prior to that, I practiced as an attorney. So what am I going to speak about? I think it's appropriate, and I must just say thank you very much to the organizers who invited us to speak about the Office of the Tax Ombud. On the first day, you would have heard the judge speak, and I won't repeat a lot of anything or most of those things that he mentioned, the challenges that we're facing as an office. But many times when you say, I'm working for the Office of the Tax Ombud, people really want to know more. What is it about? What is happening? And all those kind of things. So I'm just going to try to answer some of the questions that you may be having about the Office of the Tax Ombud. So it's going to be, I've got not a lot of slides, and the time obviously doesn't allow. So I'll fly through the slides and in order to answer some of the questions. So what does an ombud do? And that's a question that, all of us will have to ask ourselves. The moment you say an ombud, everybody wants to bring their complaints to you. And whether it's relevant, whether it's within your mandate or not within your mandate, they expect something to happen. So there are some expectations from taxpayers, for example. Now, in this regard, I'm just going to try to see, to also paint out what is our mandate, what kind of complaints do we handle, and what kind of issues, what are the common issues that are coming to the office, so that, everyone may understand exactly what this office is all about. Now, by way of background, everyone will remember there was an third interim report of the Cats Commission, which first proposed that there must be a tax ombud. And the reason was to just simply to protect taxpayer rights, which is key, and also to mediate between taxpayers and revenue authorities. Now, you can imagine that there's always tension, between taxpayers, and SARS. So we come in the middle. Somewhere we have to make sure that we block the fists, from hitting, the parties, from one party to another and the like. So we come in in the middle. So sometimes the expectations may be too high from taxpayers. They may say, well, I've got this issue, can you handle? And on the other hand, SARS may be saying, well, you seem to be pro-taxpayer. And our role is supposed to be in the middle and to be impartial and call a spade, though, without compromising. So our role, a role of any ombud is to be independent and to be impartial and to deal with complaints against an organization. And in this regard, obviously it's against SARS. And, what kind of complaints? It may be complaints of a service nature where taxpayer is not happy with or somebody is not happy with an organization, or they've brought in a complaint, it was not resolved to their satisfaction. Or maybe they're just simply not complying. They're simply not willing to deal with a complaint.